As part of Mental Health Awareness Week and World Mental Health Day, I'm joined today by three-time medal-winning Paralympic snowboarder, New York Times best-selling author, and critically acclaimed inspirational speaker, Amy Purdy. Amy, we are so glad to welcome you to Good Day Live today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Your life changed suddenly at the age of 19. You were hospitalized with meningococcal meningitis. Can you tell us what happened to you while you were battling this disease?
Yeah, so it really came out of nowhere. I was a massage therapist at the time, and I went to work feeling great. But within a couple of hours, I started to feel like I was coming down with the flu. And that's all I thought it was until 24 hours later. I was in the hospital on life support, given less than a 2% chance of living. It wasn't the flu, it was bacterial meningitis. We have no idea how I got it, but it changed my life forever. I ended up losing both of my legs below the knees to septic shock. I lost my kidney function. I needed a kidney transplant. I lost my spleen, the hearing in my left ear. So as you can imagine, at 19 years old, your life changing so dramatically like that, it was a defining moment in my life because it changed who I was and it changed the course of my life forever. But I'll tell you, not necessarily for the worst. I mean, I went on to live my best life after that, but it took a lot of support to get there.
Well, obviously, I can't even imagine what this did to you mentally and what you had to overcome to reach the heights that you did. Can we talk about all of that and how, with the mental toll it took on you, you were able to overcome obstacles?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, one of the first things that helped me in my darkest days, even when I was in the hospital and I found out I was losing both my legs, I felt so out of control of my life. I didn't know what my life was going to be like. I didn't know what to expect. But I really just started focusing on the things that I was grateful for. My family was by my side. My friends were by my side. I had great doctors and nurses who cared for me. I had to just kind of focus on what I had instead of what I lost. And I feel like that's really what one tool that got me through my darkest days. And then also having my family and having friends and then connecting with other people who maybe lost a limb or who were young and went through, a life-altering situation. Just by connecting with others, it helped me feel like I wasn't alone. And so those are just two tools that you don't have to go through your darkest days to implement those into your life, to realize we need to connect with each other. We need to know we're not alone, whatever it is we're dealing with, and also to be really grateful for what we have and kind of focus on that versus focusing on what we don't have or what we can't do or what we lost. And so for me, that really kind of kept me in a positive headspace moving forward and just taking things day by day.
I feel like now more than ever, Amy, people are feeling stressed, they're feeling anxious, they're feeling depressed. I know the Surgeon General even said 37% of high school students report mental health struggles. And so we all need to feel like this is a priority. What is it that you hope to do to inspire others and to raise awareness at this time that we need solid conversations about mental health now more than ever?
I mean, I think we're doing it today just by having a conversation about it because, we focus on our physical health so much. We know we need to eat well. We know we need to work out. We need to move our bodies. But for some reason, we kind of forget about our mental health. And that is a part of our whole being. And in fact, it's the most important part, is just making sure that we are taking care of ourself and our brains and our mind and the way that we think and the way that we step into the world and the way that we feel. Our health and our mental health has everything to do with the way that we feel. So, a couple tips. I mean, first of all, if you're not eating well, then you're not thinking straight. If you're not sleeping well, you're also not thinking straight. You're not feeling like your best self. So those are just two little things, basic things that we could be focused on so that we can feel better for the day. But then there's a lot of other tips and a lot of other ways to make sure we're focusing on our mental health. You know, when we're paying attention to ourselves and the way that we feel, and we're honoring that and listening to our bodies and listening to our minds. I mean, if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling fatigued or you're feeling depressed or uninterested or anxious, that might be a sign that you should talk to somebody and get some tools and get some coaching through that. You know, we have athletic coaches, we have business coaches, but there's also mental health coaches, and there's therapists, and there's people who could be helping us. And I feel like these days, more than ever, we have more access to that than ever because of telehealth. Everything, you know, our doctors are online, therapists are online, and we all go through tough times. We all go through challenge, and we don't always have the tools to get through it. So we could be reaching out pretty easily these days because it's really at our fingertips.
Well, thank you so much for your time today and your words of wisdom. More importantly, for the inspiration you show us each and every day. Amy, you are truly an inspiring person. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you so much.